So this is, I hear 06. It is 06. So this is 06. I've had to come to a realization over the past few years that I actually kind of like this game. Now, it's not good. It's not good. I won't ever argue that. But there's a certain like vibe to it. Are you taking us through all the Sonic? Not all the Sonic, just the Sonic that my worms are telling me to do. So part of realizing like that this game, I like it, is that Project 06, the remake, is fucking incredible from top to bottom. And it actually is a good game, and I will die on that hill. But this one has a weird human princess in it. Okay, we're gonna end up seeing that cutscene in a minute. But there's, you know, there's a lot of bad games out there, right? There's a lot of them. And this one, while not only not the worst out there, is never, like, boring. It not only had, like, a ton of potential to it that, like, really should have been realized, but wasn't because of, like, time constraints. But it, just all of the problems it actually has are, like, wildly entertaining. You know, you can have a game like Bubsy 3D that's just non-textured nothing. Or you can have a game like, I don't know, fucking... Sonic Forces or something. I don't know that many bad games. You can take a game like Pokemon Sword and Shield or like Brilliant Diamond or something. And like those games have flaws. And yeah, they overall ruin the experience. But like there wasn't much there to begin with, you know? Like you'd have to change so much about the core game for it to actually work that it just it's not worth trying. You'd need like another 3 years of development at least, or just like a brand new idea from scratch. Whereas this one, it's like, this was supposed to be Sonic Adventure 3. Like, it's got like a structure to it that should just work. Alright, the cutscene is delayed. Oops, this is in an emulator too. And I have it physically. I have a PS3 copy, and now I have a 360 copy because it's $5. But, the emulated version mostly works with no issues. And I'm also doing this so I can turn on some mods later, because this is vanilla right now. Oh, this is really jarring.
To meet you at last, Princess of Soliana.
Are the mods sussy this time too? No. The mods this time are, they improve the game, like the vanilla game, a lot. I don't think they're as good as playing Project 06, which, like, adds momentum back into the game and, like, gives you a spammable spin dash, but, like, the base game doesn't feel like poison anymore. Don't you want to squeeze the pore grease out of Eggman's big schnoz? These cutscenes work very well.
I'm Sonic! Sonic the Hedgehog!
God, he's got it so out of sync. It's so terrible. Thank you, Xenia emulator. Haha, haha, one.
I finally found him.
So is the cutscene gonna end when the audio ends? Let's find out. Nope, it's still going. Anyways, hi Silver. I like Silver a lot. He's annoying in English, but like I haven't heard his Japanese voice, but he's annoying in this game. But you know what? I like his character arc.
No special reason.
Oh, hi, stereo audio. Jesus fucking Christ.
Sonic!
Yeah, a lot of people... It's understandable that people don't like the art direction in this game. I don't know. I feel like it's... I feel like I like it. I feel like I like the really early PS360 looking models and textures. Everything's like very high detail, but like just enough detail to feel uncanny.
Take this!
Take this! She fucking chucks it a mile. Good God.
And don't worry, I'll rescue you.
Yeah, Sonic's never gonna be as good as he was in the opening. Not until the very end of the game.
It's only a matter of time before it's mine.
In this game, he is Mario.
You can hold on to it for me.
Okay, thanks, Eggman. Thanks, Dr. Evil. He's just this bald fucking guy. Like this bald, chubby guy in a skin-tight suit. He's disgusting. I love him. And then he proceeds to stand there until morning. He really does.
What's Eggman?
So that's something you're gonna see, is that one of the worst parts of the game is the loading times. Not so in an emulator. Let me find something to... Oh, okay. Let me find something to break real quick. Hang on there. You forget how weird vanilla game controls until it just happens to you. Oh, there's an invisible wall here. I can't even kill myself yet. Break the bench the guy is on? I can't. You can't do that. Ooh, it's a good camera.
If you see a mark above the head of someone in town, try talking to them.
I wonder if they're true. The blue wind, you say? Yeah, I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea if the blue wind is real.
If you see a mark...
So, two-tailed fox over that way. She has dementia? Truly. Okay. So, you know what? I'll go over the controls in the town mission, because it's coming. But the controls are bad. They didn't need to be bad, and they're fixed with patches, but, like... Ugh.
I heard that you tried to save their princess from Dr. Eggman. You're going to rescue her, aren't you? Let me help. I may not know what Eggman's up to.
Everybody looks like a mascot. Nobody looks real. Sonic and friends just have this weird, smooth, latexy texture.
Do my best.
Also, Sonic is running in the wrong direction because you do not need to go this way yet. And he freezes. So, I mean, if you go this way, you do have to go this way. You have to follow this trail of rings, but, you know, why can't I go over here? Please wait until construction is completed. What, you're saying they didn't finish the game? Don't worry, I killed myself to make up for that joke. What do you have to say? So here's the shop mechanic. You can buy upgrades like it's Sonic Adventure. I'm doing that, by the way. That's not the game. And so we need to talk to Alberto Robert here to get some shoes. And then we load one text box, and now game. So, Sonic's controls are bad. They're significantly worse than Adventure. Though I don't actually know if these controls are the worst in the series. I might have to give that to Forces, or Boom. But, so there's a bunch of weird shit. Like, for example, when Sonic jumps, or he's moving forward at all, you cannot stop moving forward in midair. And you also cannot gain any speed in midair if you jump from a standstill. So it's a binary. You're either moving while in midair or you're not. And you can influence your direction still, thank God. But you have to, like, do a spin to fall in a straight line. It's pretty fucked up.
Man, today's not my day.
There's also other weird quirks, like you cannot jump out of a spin dash. You can't jump out of a slide. All of the buttons are mapped to the square button.
Hey.
A lot of problems with the controls here, but when you understand how these things work, the fact that Sonic is sensitive to control, like his turning, this is his fucking turning arc. If I just move, it's actually not unusable. It's definitely better than, like, playing through Frontiers Cyberspace, or, like...
Press the X button to do it.
That looks funny. Than playing through, like, Frontiers Cyberspace or Forces, where you just can't turn. You cannot turn to save your fucking life. There's a lot of other glaring issues with the controls, like, for example, this. Ooh, the camera's jittering. Yeah. Or this, where that's as fast as I can spam the homing attack. And when you have to homing attack enemies with big health bars or enemies in large groups, that becomes a huge issue. Or stuff like this. Hi, Sonic. He's Spider-Man. Also, I'm spinning the control stick right now, and he's moving in the one direction. That's how hard the scripting is. So, big problems with the controls here and there. But for the most part, I'll say, everything kind of works. Let me see if I can get this glitch, though, because there's a funny glitch that's definitely going to happen to you, where you just clip through the fucking floor. And it's very, very common to activate.
Okay.
Let me just go all the way to the right here. No, I guess I don't get it. Very good. Very good. Yep. Intentionally trying to make the game bug out will make it very... Ooh. But this is all like the obvious stuff, right? This is all like the stuff that people know and can see about Sonic. Like, these are the parts of the games that, like, it's just like self-evidently obvious, right? People don't really see that, like, oh hey, you clear this jumping challenge, you get a shortcut past there. If you don't, well, you have to do this, you just have to do this. You have to go all the way around, collect some rings, do some exploration. You know, it's Sonic Adventures level design.
Yes.
But bigger, slightly more refined, a bit more detailed. That's the thing, is like the levels were all basically finished. And like, here's taking the long way around where I get a bunch of rings, I see a loop, and if I want to, I can just jump off. If I wanted to, earlier, I could just jump off of this and go take a big shortcut, get some extra rings, get some extra score. But also I get an extra life going this way. Whoa!
Yes. Okay. Yes.
I'm gonna go unstinkify so you'll be lurking around. No problem. Go wipe your stink off. Wave Ocean still has a lot of just like sitting around and doing nothing, but yeah. I mean, spending like 10 to 15 seconds at a time just actually not touching the controller is it's not good. But it's more of an outlier than anything. That sucks because it's the first level, but it's still an outlier. And then Tails. Okay, so Tails is not fun. Like at all. But the way that he's handled in the game is fun. Or like good, at least. Structurally, the way that they handled doing playable characters was probably the best they've ever done it. So characters like Sonic, Shadow, and Silver all have an equal amount of runtime. Their playstyle, Shadow and Sonic's playstyles are pretty similar, which is more or less what you want from extra playable characters in a Sonic game. Characters with like a big similarity to Sonic, whereas characters like Tails, Knuckles, Omega, Amy, they all get relegated to very small sections within each character's campaign. Silver is also an outlier in this. He doesn't play anything like the other two Hedgehogs, but I think he earned it more or less by being the new guy and having a cool new playstyle. Oh, that's some clown vomit. By having a cool new playstyle about throwing around physics objects. Getting to shift up the playstyle so much with all of the extended cast, or at least most of the extended cast, instead of giving them all equal like treatment on the cover of the box or like the character select screen. It's better here where they're just not a big part of the game, but they still get, you know, they still get to shine a little bit here and there. Where Sonic is the focus, Shadow gets to have his own focus that's very similar to Sonic. And Silver is the big new thing. Whoa, I almost fucking died. That's a scripted section. I can't control what's going on there. If I fly off of that loop, I just die. Say goodbye to my score.
Just made it.
There's also a weird oversight with the score system in this game, and it carries over to Project 06, is that every single level has you need to reach only 50,000 points to get the S rank, which sounds like a lot, but it's really not.
It looks like the princess was moved to another location. Let's head back to the city.
And they just leave. They just kinda dip. But the way that the score system works, because it's only 50,000 points, it means that not only is it fairly easy to get an S rank, but that just ease makes it so that you're able to play the game, play like levels however you want to. If you want to do more exploration, well, you can find a bunch of enemies and rings. If you want to do more combat, you can just do that. Get a bigger score, focus on like defeating groups of enemies all at once to get a big score bonus. Or if you want to go for a good time, that'll also get you a good score.
Hey.
Anyways, here's anti-gravity. Sonic just went to the store and bought a little anti-gravity, and now he can slide. Game's very silly. Whoa. Look at him. There's so many points in the game where I just gotta like stop and admire how fucking weird it is. Just standing on a corner makes everything freak the fuck out. I love it. It's funny. is funny.
While running, hold the X button and release after a while to perform...
Oh, and speaking of the slide, so I needed the slide to get under here. And I did. There's an invisible wall there that makes it so that you can't get under there unless you slide, but as you can see, Tails just kinda... he's just over there now. And I mean, you can do that too. You can just... you can just clip your head through there.
Hold the X button and release after a while to perform a sliding attack.
Now there are things in the game where, like, sliding makes it like you can't get under them without a slide.
Hold the X button and release.
There are like lasers in the White Acropolis that you can't get under without a slide. But for some reason, they just they just didn't program it that way. You can just go through the slide. It's very it's very it's one of those moments where I just gotta like smile at the camera and just go
Girly. Remember, be brave. Don't cry, no matter what happens.
That's very dumb. Don't cry no matter what happens. Never, not even once. Is he smiling? He is smiling.
Just call me Sonic. Now then, are you okay?
I'm so glad that you came.
I always keep my word.
Sonic!
Music. Music starts blaring. Big dog.
Looks like a pesky rat has stuck its nose where it doesn't belong. Well, a hedgehog to be more precise.
How did you get in here, Eggman? The door was closed.
The princess is mine.
Were you just hanging out in the jail cell?
Unlock the secret of the flames of disaster.
Tails!
Got it! Let's go!
I'll take care of you now. And
Hello, Egg Cerberus.
for my pet.
This is your pet, huh? Okay, Eggman.
That's not a Cerberus. He's got the one head. Oh, he's all looking clown vomity. Oh, there we go. Please.
That armor on his head is protecting the weak point.
The front's too dangerous, Sonic! Circle around Sonic! Make him run into something!
Please. Egg Cerberus. He was called Egg Hound in some other materials somewhere. Maybe, I think the, like the patches that people have made for the game. But I could not tell you. Honest to God.
See your face. Now it's my turn.
I don't know. This boss is kind of terrible. For as much as I like the levels in this game, I don't see the bosses being salvaged. Especially the fucking character battles. No, I needed that statue. Fuck.
Sonic, I won't let you get away.
Anyways, he runs into a wall a little bit and he fall over.
Just made it.
Kind of realizing too, the game does a decent job at getting you to do stuff. Like, here's like it does first level, then some, like, you do a little bit of town exploration, then the first level, and then a bit more town exploration with like getting upgrades at each stage, and then a boss. and you're gonna go do a level now with Sonic carrying Elise. One of the main, I guess, main playstyles. It's not a very good playstyle. You can only slide, homing attack, and jump, and use this.
Be able to walk on this sand, but be careful. Your power is limited.
Elise has a glowy orb for some reason.
You will be able to walk on this sand.
I think it's supposed to be like her flame power or whatever, as like the vessel of Iblis. But it's never explained if Elise has powers. She just has a random glowy orb.
Okay.
And also, I need the orb to walk on the sand, which is apparently a desert of pure quicksand. Now, I don't think that's how that works. Oh, also, the orb is supposed to do damage, and it does, but, like, it's its own hitbox. It doesn't change Sonic's hitbox to have, like, a damaging property. It's just an added hitbox outside of Sonic. Which is not how you design something like that. So Sonic is going to continue to Mario jump on some enemies for a while instead of spinning into a ball, because Elise, he's got to save the princess. Princess. Because this is what Sonic is his thing is saving princesses. You know how it is. Obviously. I also don't think I mind the idea of what they were probably trying to do with Sonic and Elise. Not the romance stuff. That shit's weird. I don't want any part of that. But like, what it was about was Elise not being able to see the world and Sonic showing her that. I'm hearing scratching of some kind. I think I got termites. Or like I just got a rat eating through my fucking walls. The level's pretty good. Level layout's pretty good. I like it. It's a big open thing. You can use Elise's glowy orb to get like some big skips out there. Like the platforming's decent, the routes are big, it's good. Level 2, not terrible. Anyways, we go from desert to Windows XP. Also, CGI Windows XP.
I have no words.
Really terrible CGI.
I am for your help. You're hurt.
It's nothing.
Don't say that.
There's no cut.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
Smile.
Sonic, where's your smile? Sonic's just staring blankly into the void with no expressions. Smile! Fucking do it! Smile or I'm gonna kill you!
That's all I need.
Sonic, please stop.
Eggman mentioned the flames of disaster. Is that why he's after you?
Yeah.
God, look at his waddle.
Sun god and country honors. He was told that Solaris' rage would destroy the world. His wrath comes in the form of the flames of disaster. 10 years ago, we almost faced the full force of his fury. I was a child then, so I don't remember it very well. I lost my father then. And now that man is trying to cause the same disaster again. What can I do? Sonic! Sonic! Wait! I can't run that fast!
Don't worry. Just raise your head and run.
He just rips her fucking arm off. She's just like being dragged on the ground by her face. Sonic's like, oh shit, whoops.
Feels great, doesn't it?
Yes. I've never run so fast before.
Nothing starts until you take action. If you have time to worry, then run.
Oh god. I really wish the script had gotten another draft. Because like, I get what they're going for. Sonic's supposed to like be showing like, he's just supposed to be showing her like the wonders of the world because she's a stuffy princess who's had a big responsibility for most of her life.
I've been looking for you. You're the Iblis trigger.
You can't do that in the game.
Your actions will condemn us all.
Who are you?
My name is Silver. For the future of the world, I will destroy you.
Okay, Silver.
Time for you to disappear, Iblis trigger.
He sounds like a fucking shit-eating child. So this is one of those infamous bosses.
It's no use.
Oh shit. I didn't actually mean to do that, but yeah, it's no use.
No.
I mean, I could show you the funny part where he launches you into a wall and like you infinitely hold onto your ring and you can't finish the fight.
How about this? Take this. How about this? Take this.
But when you understand the fight and what's going on, the point of the fight is using audio cues to bait Silver into picking up objects to attack you with. As long as you can hear his "how about this," you can avoid his "it's no use" and "how about the this fight." Look at that. I died once. It's not that hard. No, none of that is conveyed well. But when you do get it, it's like, it's not a problem.
That was incredible.
The fight becomes a non-issue. So it's no use. Silver really was no use. He can't beat me. I'm too good for his no use now.
Hey.
Sonic's fucking dead. He just got his head just smacked into a brick wall.
Is this a joke? How could someone like you cause the destruction of our world?
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter.
He's panting as he's talking.
The Iblis trigger must be destroyed.
Elise? Wait!
Ha! Don't you dare turn your back on me! It's time I finally put an end to this.
Stop!
Amy? Get out of my way, Amy.
Amy Rose out of nowhere, coming in with the clutch save.
Absolutely not!
Thanks, Amy. I appreciate it.
Sonic's ass just being fully in the camera's face.
Leave it to me.
Where am I going again? Oh yeah, this fucking mission. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna save, and we're gonna switch to the modded version now. Because, honestly... it's just more fun. So this is Sonic 06 Legacy... Fuck. Sorry. Legacy of Solaris. Hello, Coven P. Welcome. Thanks for hanging out. Holy shit. So this is Legacy of Solaris. It has got a whole shitload of content. Madison, why were you unmodded for a second there? Very interesting. Anyways, so it's a big content expansion, basically. Includes stuff like the super hard DLC levels, because Sonic 06 got DLC. It was reverse for you on mobile. Interesting. Sonic 06 got DLC, if you can believe it. Which also included these quote-unquote amigo characters. Play additional character missions. Every character now gets their own story. They're much shorter and much smaller like it was in Adventure, but that's the thing. And, yeah. A lot of the super hard missions are actually really fun. Shadow ends up getting, Team Dark for every single one of his stages. So a few things with the mods. Graphics are slightly improved. Jumping. Jumping fucking works now. The homing attack is much faster. Okay. I fell into the fucking water. You still can't do stuff like spin out or jump out of a spin dash. Kind of. I'm using a button combo to do that.
Hey.
And there's still no momentum, but like the basic movement feels fine.
Hey.
So, okay, and this guy's mission is, if you want to go through the city, I'm going to play a game for you. Use deduction to figure out who the captain is. It's this fucking guy. He's just fucking with you. That mission is literally mash the A button.
That was incredible!
And yeah, on retail, on retail, those loading times are not fun.
Sonic,
But here, they're 2 seconds, and everything works. Everything works as intended. Actually, another cool thing is, like, so the jump dash, the air dash, since the adventure games, it was always, like, angled. But they just didn't have that enabled properly for the final game. It was even, like this, I believe, on the Xbox 360 demo. Oh, here's another issue they fixed. Or partially fixed. So one of the issues with like the camera jittering the fuck around is that it's always tracking Sonic 100% of the time. And there's no like interpolation between animations or like angles on the ground in retail, but in this version they fucking added interpolation, so the camera will jitter around when you're standing on a corner like this, but not as badly as it does on retail. It's good. It's working. Shit's working. The slide retains all of your momentum, which you can use off of like a dash pad or something to keep up your speed. Like, there's just cool shit. And now that we're in a combat level, 06 commentary while I un-gorillify my body. Un-gorillify. Games to wax your legs to. Look at this shit. Speed. Fucking speed in the combat. Oh my god, it's finally real. The game is finally... I don't have the bounce yet. It finally feels mostly like a real video game. Where I can, you know, control a character. And if this were retail, I wouldn't even be able to move off of bouncing off a homing attack. I would just drop like a rock, basically. I can't control my speed forward in midair, not without tapping the stick, but it's better. Now I can button mash to my heart's content. It's great. Oh, tired.
That was incredible!
Oh yeah, new results music too. I don't know what's going on with the new Legacy of Solaris results music. I kind of like the old one.
Knuckles.
I saw Eggman on the outskirts of the city. He wanted me to give this to you.
Oh, is this cutscene pre-rendered too?
Hedgehog. If you want me to return the princess, you must give me your Chaos Emerald. Meet me at my base in White Acropolis.
You know what? It is, and it's going to be delayed too because I guess they couldn't figure out how to do the...
I think Eggman will honor his agreement.
I guess they couldn't figure out how to do the hologram effect in, like, in Engine.
Telling me where Elise is. I think I should thank him personally.
Tails is just like, yo, this is a trap dog, and Sonic's just like, yeah, but funny. Can I get the bounce yet? What? Oh. Oh, that building's gone. Yeah, Xenia still has quite a few issues. If you're having issues ever with the Xenia emulator, literally just hit F5 and they will go away. There is like a fix all issues button. It's great. I can't get the bounce yet because I think I would need it to get to Radical Trade, so it's not gonna let me. Oh, I can get all the gems now. I need more rings, but I can get the gems. Fuck it, blue gem. Woo! Speed. Oh, that's right. I can't just smack into a wall anymore. Oh my god, this feels like freedom. So Sonic's meter now works, which was something else. Some of the gems have the ability to, like, let you jump forever, or let you jump so long as you have meter, which definitely still doesn't seem to be how it should have worked, but like the purple gem, because the meter didn't fucking work, you could just jump forever. You could use the red gem to slow down time and get infinite slow-mo. Get all the S ranks, get the highest score imaginable. Like fucking, yeah, it was debug mode. And it was really funny.
That was incredible.
I haven't even talked about the hub worlds, actually. I kind of like the hub worlds. I know they're too big and empty, but they feel like real. Like we're not gonna get to go back to the hub worlds for a while, so there's like the city's like, oh, it's all like city-ass city. Kingdom Hearts, weird-looking ass fucking buildings that just don't match what Sonic even looks like. Sonic literally looks like a mascot running around. Meanwhile, I can just homing attack off of these fucking people. They don't mind. This old dude, he don't give a shit. This sign? Fuck this sign. There it goes. Oh my god. He's got no fucking body. He is a head. He's a head just wandering around. Oh my god, he's getting darker. The closer he gets, the closer this guy gets to the camera, the more blackface he's doing. Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ, I can see every polygon. And there's not a lot of them. F5 doesn't even fix this guy, he's just broken. He's just an enigma. That's scary. But I mean shit like this. Like look at this building, right? It looks weird. It looks actually like really strange when you just take a minute and think about what's going on here. Like this window on the right here is a completely different design from this window with blinders and curtains. And then this door, there's two doors right next to each other. With like the door itself just being a texture, but like also having a properly modeled frame. And then a slightly smaller door, and both doors are double doors. And they're not like separated properly. Even what looks like should be rooms on upper floors, right? It's not separated properly by the doors. So they're doors leading into the same building that are completely fucking different and obviously lead into the same room on the inside. Right? Like they would have to. And then this door is like not properly pasted onto the fucking model. And then this lady's just freaking out over here. What's going on? Freeze, don't move. I can't find it. Where is it? It's not here. There's only other place where it could be. It was go ahead and move. Why is there a sign that says don't? And all the while there's this stanky fucking guitar and whistle or flute going on. Just this modern city-ass city vibe that's slightly uncanny. I love it. It's good. Who? Jeez, Mom, I'm just trying to be nice. Oh, what is wrong with her face? I'm out shopping with my daughter again today. She treats me like I'm old and insists on carrying my bags. They tried to do... You know what? They did a pretty good job carrying over what, like, made the Adventure Hub worlds interesting. This guy. I remember this fucking guy. Luppy. Oh, sorry. Don't be scared. This is a new greeting I came up with. I've combined lucky and happy into one word. Luppy. So, here, why don't you try it too? Come on, don't be shy. I fucking love this guy. Luppy. Middle-aged man. Fred Durst looking motherfucker. He's great. I love Luppy. Everything I'm looking at might be objectively awful, but I had a big fucking smile on my face. Luppy makes me happy.
Let's hurry to the White Acropolis.
I like this little area too. because this area is meant for a cutscene. It's like obviously a Soliana transport point for Shadow and Gun, but like you can just find it. It's right next to one of the level entrances, and you just... I didn't find this for hours on my first playthrough. I was looking for this area. I was like, this has to be somewhere, right? I know that this thing has to be in the hub world somewhere, or at least I thought I did. Like, I just had this intuition as a child, so I literally spent like over an hour, or 2 hours probably, looking for this one small nook, and it gave me a silver medal for finding it, too. So, you know what? This area's cool. I like it. It's dumb and doesn't need to be in the game, but it's there. Anyways, here's the worst snowboarding in any game ever. Let me just snowboard uphill a little bit. Whee!
Press and hold the X button as long as you can, and release it right at the jump ramp.
So this snowboard is supposed to control more like the adventure snowboard. But it doesn't work. There's no physics to it because there is no physics system in the game at all. I guess aside from Havoc, you can do this. I wonder if I'll clip through the floor. And you just kind of slide like you're on a fucking jet boosted hovercraft. You can do some sick tricks. Give me that one up. No.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Press and hold the X button as long as you can, and release it right at the jump ramp.
I don't think I've ever gotten that jump ramp to work properly.
Yes. Yes.
There are also like some things that obviously should be jump ramps that aren't. I think that first jump ramp isn't properly coded to be a ramp. So it's just not, and you only do like the very basic jump. You also couldn't move in midair on this snowboard, which was a common theme through Sonic's playthrough, where you couldn't move midair on the snowboard. You couldn't move midair after jumping straight up. You can't move midair in Mach speed sections when you're moving at 1,000,000 miles an hour, and you need that level of control in order to survive. So, whoa, whoa. There's always that little bit of a feeling that you have too much control and too little control.
This is a pretty cold place.
So I'm always just making some fucked up noises going like whoa and whoa.
Yes.
I don't know if the hog is gonna go like flying off at any direction. Can I go that way? Oh my god, there's like stuff over there. I didn't even know that. It's like rainbow rings and shit.
Okay. Okay.
I can see why they implemented a delay in the homing attack. Oh, Sonic is standing on lasers.
There should be a switch somewhere.
Oh, and one of the things that this mod did was it fucking fixed Tails. Check this shit out. Oh, Sonic, you're running? Oh yeah, you are. So Tails is fast now. he's like, no character's ever that fast, but like, he's fast now. And he has his legs, or his tail swipe attack. Tails is a fucking melee, finally. And also, his flight is uncapped. Like, you didn't even get to see me do that. But in, when he was playing in Wave Ocean, he had this shitty flight cap where he could go, like, about that high, and then he would stop. All of his upward momentum would be cut, and you just couldn't fly any higher. Though you could, actually, because it just... the fucking weird flight cap would only ever come on as a result of holding the jump button for a certain period of time. So if you timed your momentum well, if you timed it well enough, you could gain all of the momentum. And then just, like, keep flying upwards for much longer than the game wanted you to. And also you could abuse it because you could get further distance when you start falling, because it doesn't just cut, like, all upward momentum, it's vertical momentum, so up and down. And you can just get extra distance. And the game really didn't want you to. Because nothing in this game was designed properly, because they didn't have any fucking time to finish it, and it's great. Even though, like, I got rid of the flight cap for Tails, which just is more fun. His flight was dumb, and I liked it.
That was incredible!
You're late.
Oh, this scene is awful. I love it. There he is.
With your little pets.
Where's Elise?
My, aren't we impatient?
God, he looks so fucking disgusting.
You better not move. Now, the Chaos Emerald. Place it there.
Eggman, you moved your lips, but you didn't say anything.
Huh? What?
You moved your weird fucking teeth and your mouth that doesn't close all the way.
It's no use.
It's no use, he said. Oh, I can see his eyes. Oh, it's disgusting.
Now, allow me to introduce you to my latest creation. This is the Solaris prototype.
Did they just, like, extend his nose? They take the base human head and just extend the nose and call it an Eggman face?
I'll be able to control the flow of time itself. Rest assured, they're not dead. Yet.
Yet.
They've just been teleported by my glorious invention to another time. Who knows where they'll end up? It could be in the distant past or far future. But my machine still requires some fine-tuning. In fact,
You know what? I think Eggman gets a lot of really great lines.
is your power.
My power?
Yes, I can finally complete my plans, now that I have the Chaos Emeralds and you. The
You don't have the Chaos Emeralds.
of Soliana.
You have one.
That's all I need to revive the flames of disaster. And with its power, I will be able to control everything and rule the world.
god, his legs are so fucking thick.
Be wise to remain on my good side.
He's got a whole ass grundle and the camera is all up in it. I hate it. I hate how fucking real his legs look. Knuckles bashes his skull in.
Boy, do I feel dizzy. Where are we?
Oh, look who's here. I didn't expect to see you guys.
Rouge! Shadow!
Hi.
The
Long time
tits.
no
The
see.
one with the tits. Long time no see. This game might have the most long time no see in any Sonic game.
This is the distant future, far removed from our own timeline.
The future? Then that means Eggman's machine can control time!
Eggman's got some nerve dropping us here.
Now, how can we get back to our own time?
You need a space-time rift, but this requires a lot of energy.
I see. You mean using your chaos control will...
I like that none of them are concerned.
alone is insufficient. Okay, Shadow. It looks like we need to work together.
They never really explained all that well, how Shadow even knows that. Like, no one is concerned that the city's fucking destroyed. I mean, they do express some concern. Yeah, like here, where he's like, the whole city's on fire. Like, they express a little bit of concern, but nobody ever, like, questions, like, oh, why is the future destroyed? Sonic never brings up that there's a psychic hedgehog coming after him because the future is awful, or whatever. How did I take damage there? And Shadow, he's supposed to know that Chaos Control can travel through time, through, like, deduction, because one of the things they say is that Shadow's here because Mephiles teleported him to the future for some reason. And he was like, oh, this feels a lot like my Chaos Control power. So, he deduces that, well, maybe if we had more power with Chaos Control, we can do some time travel. I think someone also said, like, they did time travel with the Space Colony Arc back in Adventure 2. When Super Sonic and Super Shadow worked together and did Chaos Control, the Arc went back to the state it was in before the Biolizard sent it crashing down to the planet. So I guess that's how he put together its time travel, but he wouldn't know about that. So the plot's fucking shit anyways. It doesn't matter. I guess, like, it's fine. The Chaos Emeralds have nebulous and undefined powers and can cause space-time rifts. So time travel was never really off the table. It just was not handled very good in 06 because it's time travel. Your script is gonna need like several dozen revisions before it's good, and they didn't get any revisions. We like our shiny trash rocks, we really do. The trash rocks are funny. Ungorillafied, unfortunately your thumb is half melted. Maybe you should... Maybe you should bandage that, or like not melt your thumb, or something. How did you manage to melt your thumb anyways when you had a razor? Sonic. Neosporin and topical painkiller applied. Okay. It was half the Nair, half the hot wax. Oh, you said you were waxing. Oh, I see. Razor, Nair stuff, and wax. Oh. I don't grow enough body hair anywhere in order to need to shave, so... Maybe my legs are kind of hairy. Razor is for stuff I don't want to put chemicals on, like butt. Oh. The trifecta. The danger trio. All things that are going to cause Fudge some form of misfortune. Heat, blades, and chemicals. Also unwise to put chemicals on your eyebrows. Yeah, yeah. Only misfortune when things get prickly? Oh, this is an original part of the stage. I forgot about this. Original, quote-unquote. It's reusing a lot of assets, but... Oh, there's a little clown vomit. I can see it. So, the structure of the stages, something I didn't realize until I ended up seeing a video on the game, is that it's mixing Adventure 1 and Adventure 2's level structure. Because the way Adventure 1 worked was it had a bunch of, like, the stages were more or less like big, large spirals that went upwards and spanned out a lot. And Adventure 2 was a lot more like how Boost Sonic works, where it's a big linear series of challenges. The loading screens split levels into different acts that end up fucking functioning like each game. So in Crisis City, you get the second part of the level where you can actually jump off of that first rail and end up in a later part of the level. And then you just kind of go upwards and out. And then you get like the tornado section and the Mach Speed section and the snowboarding section that play a bit more like Adventure 2. It's a very good level. I like a lot. Madison, you really need to ask your dad to hit me up with the chemicals that made him stop growing body hair. Just listen. Your dad really wouldn't give it to you? I feel like there's something you could threaten your dad with. Not like with violence. Some sort of like benign threat you could make to get those chemicals. You know?
That tornado's carrying a car.
That tornado's carrying a car. Woo! And I mean, these are like obviously precursor to the boost. These levels just had a lot going for them. Oh god. Wheels, tires, fucking things flying everywhere. Oh my fucking god. Every single one of these physics objects will damage me. Like that. Oh fuck. Also, he's pretty sure it was whatever was in the wooden floors at one factory from like 20 plus years ago. Damn. If only we had time travel rocks. We could go 20 years back.
That was incredible.
You've unlocked Shadow the Hedgehog. Nice.
No matter where we go, all we see are
Go back 20 years and save your dad's leg hair?
our future.
Why would you want to save your dad's leg hair?
To this.
Could it be true? If I eliminate that guy, will our world be saved?
Hey look, it's the devil.
The day of disaster.
With a Shadow the Hedgehog Fortnite skin.
Event. This was when Iblis was freed, and his flames were released into the world.
Chemical research.
And you have this person to blame.
Now how did he trap Sonic in that Chaos Emerald?
I see it! So that blue hedgehog's the Iblis trigger?
Blue hedgehog.
You could always just look into wood preservatives banned in the past 30 years.
I'll send us back in time.
Try all of them on your legs. See what happens. You can actually check what chemicals someone has been exposed to and estimate when they were exposed by the growth of their hair.
What the? Who was that guy? He looked just like Shadow.
But he doesn't grow hair.
This is terrible! According to the data, the princess died when she was kidnapped by Eggman. Apparently, Eggman's battleship exploded! The date of this incident was 2 days after the Festival of the Sun!
If we don't return in time, Elise will die on board Eggman's battleship. That means...
Yeah, I think so.
You're all... I'm realizing you two are worried about checking out the chemical compound of this stuff and, like, checking the leg hair. First, you need a time machine. That's the first problem we have to solve. We're putting the cart before the squid here.
Chaos Emerald! You've already found one!
Well now,
Tails, calm down.
look it, but I'm a real treasure hunter. Unlike a certain echidna I know.
What?
We'll find a way.
Have you guys discovered anything?
Yeah. I received a signal indicating there's a Chaos Emerald here, but...
You mean we've got to go through there?
If you don't like it, you can stay here.
You've got to be kidding.
Man, her boobs got smaller since Adventure 2. They made them slightly more realistic. Oh, I'm crunching. Something died. Oh, we're crunchy. Graphics device lost, possibly due to an internal error. There was never a Sonic to begin with. If we figure this out, we'll be rich, and potentially cause a new wave of birth defects. My computer's crunching. I just want to make sure I've closed Xenia, please. Please. The world is probably going to roast to a crisp by weather bomb in a century. By weather or bomb in a century. Isn't it closer to like 50 years? I also think many women would sacrifice their firstborn child to never shave again. I know I would. I like to be optimistic.
Woohoo! What a view!
You're stronger than I am. You refuse to multiply. Oh shit, I almost fucking died.
Gotta be careful not to fall off.
Honestly, same. No child will have my DNA. At this point, I'm pretty sure my DNA is blue and radioactive. Like this fucking crunchy bitch. This blue motherfucker. This thing that's caused me so much pain and turmoil over my lifetime.
Lava shoots up from that fiery ground. His weak point is the ground. Gotta hit it once when it comes into view.
Can you imagine how disturbing it would be to have a mother that talks about Kinjo? My child would explode. Do I still have him? Oh, you know what? I don't have him. Wait. I do. There he is. I'm going to explode. He's now in the main scene. I'd rather not think about how my potential children would turn out. There's so many people that are just like that. I feel like humanity could die out within a generation if people get depressed enough. Just nobody tries to procreate anymore. We just don't give a shit. That's what humanity's gonna turn into. And honestly, I'd be okay with that. I mean, listen. We made this shit. Aliens don't want to see this shit. We made Kinjo. Do aliens really want to know about Kinjo? Whoa.
It's raining fire.
Oh god, Sonic, please get out of the lava. You're not a fire demon. You're not a little funny guy. You can't swim in your lava. Oh, this guitar fucks.
Let's head into the volcano.
And there goes said guitar. Good thing that this bass is great.
Yes.
Me holding my hypothetical newborn. I hope you like the genetic nut twist of depression, hallucinations, joint pain, autoimmune disease, and cancer, my son. Surprised I didn't explode at birth, not gonna lie. Yeah, same. Honestly, same. All of the fucking weird birth defect shit I have going on. Ooh, those flames aren't right. There we go.
What?
I really like my fix game button. Not gonna lie, tempted to just pop one out to throw the rest of me to... Wait, not gonna lie, tempted just to pop one out to throw out the rest of the mess inside of me. No more monthly stabby sounds nice. Yeah.
If all of the lights shine at once.
Okay, here's Knuckles, the infamous guy. You know what? They fixed the thing. They fixed the thing that made Knuckles bad. You can jump off of walls, finally. You can hit your enemies, and you can jump off of walls. The attacks are still delayed for some reason, but it works now. I don't literally just whiff my punches. It's good. I like him. What? Okay, sure. And this thing, the moment that everybody freaked out about, oh, I can't get off the wall. Oh, I can't get off the wall. Oh my god, it's freeing. It is. It's like seeing my kids for the first time in years. It's like my dad finally came home. I can jump off the fucking wall. Yeah! Where's the thing? Oh, right, they turn off after a while.
Thank you, Knuckles.
Yeah, couldn't do anything about that. This level's still fucking weird. What? Oh, okay, sure.
Okay.
I like these fire lizards. Big fucking crusty rock lizard guys.
Yes.
Whoa! So I think if you kill all those guys, yeah, silver medal pops up. The game never tells you about that. It's just one of those things you gotta do, though. That doesn't really work right in the in retail.
That was incredible.
You know, I do wish that like when I pissed, all of my impurities came out with it. Like all the fucking gross diseases, I could just piss them out. Oh god, worst boss. Oh god, this one.
Don't touch it!
What?
Iblis, do you know what Chaos Emeralds are? Do you have sentience? I thought Mephiles was literally your brain. Lurk, womp womp. Hello. Hello, Tristan. Hello, Tuba. Oh! That was a pretty extreme clown vomit there. Enjoy your lurk. Thank you for the lurk, friend. Whee!
It's a little too far to attack. Is there some way to draw him in?
Yes, there is, Sonic. This fight fucking sucks. I hate every second of it, and I don't want to be doing it. There's a lot of this game where I can say, you know what, the ideas were pretty on point, It's just that execution that really needed some help there. Nah, this fight fucking sucks. There's almost no way to, like, actually speed it up, and it exclusively involves waiting. It's not hard. There's no danger. You just wait. Oh shit, I got a ring back. Thank you, Iblis. Actually, can I just do this? I think you could do this in just retail, and it would just work.
Hey, what's wrong? Is that size just for show?
Unless they added more default platforms that don't go away. No, there's more platforms than there were in retail. I'm seeing it now. So, no. Actually, you can't just skip most of the boss. Hey, wait a second.
No.
Oh. Oh, okay.
You're above the rocks. Then I need to get
Yeah, there's, You know what? I can just do this.
It's a little too far to attack. Is there some way to draw him in?
Yep, uh-huh. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, there's not a lot I can say to really defend this fight. Oh, okay, sure. I almost fucking died again. Yeah, I think the only danger you can possibly be in when doing this fight is, just doing what I'm doing and trying to skip half of it. And somehow I got my ring back. I don't know what's going on with that, but I like it.
Hey, what's wrong? Is that size just for show?
Yes. This music kind of kicks ass, though. Oh. Look at that spider hog. Look at him just kind of floating. Oh, he's a little dizzy. He's having a tough time. Get Sonic just magnetizing to everything. What is this shit? Sonic Frontiers? funny. Yeah. I don't know why anybody's here. Why are you here? What are you here for? Just to suffer? Every night, I feel my leg. Eat a dick. I have to do that again. Yeah, there's a lot of good levels in this game. There's a lot of good design in this game. That's not one of them. That's not one of the things. I'm chilling while building Lego. Two worms for the price of one.
That was
He's the brain worms. I have to defeat him over and over again. I must destroy the worms. You know Gongaga? Gongaga. Gongaga.
Chaos control!
God, you know what they should have done to make that, like, more plausible? They should have had Shadow and Mephiles fight. And Mephiles pulls out a chaos control.
Looks like we made it back in one piece.
And then they do the thing that Shadow did with Silver, where, like, they both chaos control at the same time, and then a time-space hole appears.
Take care of themselves.
That actually might have fixed, like, a lot of problems with the script. Like, that's the thing, is, like, there's so many, like, little issues with the script that's, like... They needed... It's not like the foundations of the story they were trying to tell are bad. It just needed that another revision. Bounce bracelet. You can bounce finally. Bounce sucked in the original game. I love it here, though. Still not as good as SA2, but... more freedom to move. It good. Oh, not that way. Yeah, a lot of people have trouble navigating these hub worlds. I feel like it's the same thing as Adventure. Adventure's hub worlds are smaller, so like the adjustment period of like navigating to where different things are on the map is like... It's just smaller. There's less time you're going to be spending in Adventure 1 running around and just being lost. Though it's still there. 06's map being bigger overall, and the fact that Castletown, like the watery town, literally half of the map goes unused. There are no stages to find in, I think, like it's either like the north or the west half of the map. That doesn't help.
I better hurry up and cross this scale. Does this conveyor change direction?
But when you're just kind of vibing and chilling around and exploring the map, it's like, they're fun to explore. They're big enough and like have enough stuff in them to see that it makes it interesting. And it's also not hard to memorize where everything is because they're big, but they're not that big. And you can always get like a decent vantage point in Castletown. The only map that's like genuinely a nightmare to traverse is the forest. And that's really only as Silver, who can't move that fast, which is also fixed in this and Project 06. So it's like, you know, I don't know. It's not as bad as it could have been. And it's also, it's one of those things that's like not as bad as some people make out. Where, yeah, it's not great, but it's also not completely gonna ruin your experience. Especially on another playthrough. It's like the maps have just enough landmarks to feel like you can barely navigate them, but also there's not enough landmarks for it to feel like, you know, it's not literally repeating assets. Also, Radical Train. The level's title name is Radical Train, and I like that. It's funny. Radical. Radical Train! Radical Train! The game's freaking the fuck out. I want to know where the hell we are in relation to the world. Because Soliana was doing the... It was doing the Sonic 3 thing. Where Sonic 3, like, showed off a very consistent and very, detailed depiction of, like, a culture. Like, Knuckles, a kid in a culture. And, like, each level has some sort of, like, relevance to the world that you're taking, like, that you're playing the game in. Like, obviously, Radical Train is the train system that the city has. Wave Ocean, it's just the ocean, but also you're in Venice. You're on the water, you know? It's a city on the water. Levels like Crisis City and Flame Core are just the future. But that also directly relates to Elise, the, you know, Solaris, Iblis, the culture, the gods and history of the world. All over the place you can see the eagle, like this eagle symbol. And the eagle represents Solaris, who looks kind of like one of those eagles when he takes his shield off or whatever. Like, the culture and the history of this place informs the plot, informs where you go and what you see, and, like, it makes everything feel more real than it would have if it was just a series of levels. It's almost like what Frontiers did. It's almost like what Sonic 3 did. It's good. Quality shit. It's one of the things, actually, I don't even think needed all that much time, all that much more time in the oven. Apart from explaining, like, where the levels actually take place in relation to the, you know, geography. That could use some more explanation, but, like, really, everything was pretty well realized in the maps.
I'm Shadow the Hedgehog.
Jump off the edge. Jump off the edge. Do it. Fucking die. Jump.
Do you plan to jump?
That is a loud fucking vehicle.
Farewell.
He just genuinely wasn't expecting that. Your fucking spine snapped in two. Sonic didn't fucking catch her. She smacked her head into the ground and fucking twisted into a pretzel almost. Anyways, Egg Genesis. Why is it called Genesis? Apart from the obvious Sega thing.
Come on, let's see what you can do.
There's no, like, theme to this one. I don't get it. I like that I can just do that. That the hitbox for the boss is just still hanging around. Okay. Like, this thing on the bottom here is supposed to be Silver's hitbox, and I'm not supposed to be able to do that. But I mean, they gave you the bounce, so I don't know what I don't really know what they expected with this shit. I don't know. Game's not done. That's the excuse. That's the reasoning. Kind of a vibe though, kind of a bop. I like Eggman's funny theme that plays.
That was incredible!
I guess it's just kind of interesting too how much I've learned to put up with in this game over the years. Like, obviously the improvements that the game has made with like Xenia and shit. You just vored a little man? What are you talking about?
Well, I was desperate and, I just had to get away. I owe you a lot, Sonic.
She couldn't have said, I saw you coming?
Sonic!
Anyways, Fudge, what are you talking about, vor? Vor?
Every day ends with
Oh
a
shit.
Tom's festival.
Oh shit. You had a hot cocoa bomb shaped like a snowman and I myrtleized them.
If we work together, I'm sure
Hot cocoa? Is that gonna end with a Tom's festival? Because this showed up. that shit showed up when it. Lactose-free milk, so burps but no voms. Okay. Oh, fuck. I was about to say, Sonic, but this might be one of my favorite levels. I wanted hot chocolate tonight. I should go get some hot chocolate. I can kind of just run to my convenience store and get some hot chocolate. Oh no, wait, I think we still have some bombs. But anyways, yeah, apart from the glitches, this level very good. Why am I in 4x3? What happened? Okay, there we go. Oh! One of the codes I've applied to the game is... it makes the controls a little fucky. I have to hold forward, otherwise some sequences don't work. Sheep Mother gave me the bombs because she doesn't have the patience to make hot cocoa. Isn't it like 2 minutes? Well, that's nice. Making some hot cocoa for Fug Mother. 2 minutes is too much, needs to be 20 seconds like coffee.
Hang on tight.
Fair enough.
I'm going right up the middle.
I'm going right up the middle, he says. What are you doing, Sonic? Okay, well, Jesus didn't save me. So... Oh, we're back to the beginning. I still like this level. It's better in PO6. Really flexing the white privilege? God damn it, Madison. The best hot chocolate I made took like an hour? Ooh. I don't know what the hell you could do to take an hour to make hot chocolate, but whatever it is, I imagine it's fucking great. Shara? Wait, that's a different voice actor. That was, I think, Shara from Secret Rings. I think they used a line from Secret Rings to explain a mechanic that Elise never did. Oh, Tani, you did it again, you motherfucker. The music. I'm still vibing. Yeah, okay, wait. You got semi-unprocessed chocolate and semi-unprocessed sugar to make chocolate syrup rather than dumping solid chocolate into milk for starters. Oh.
Let's rip.
Let's rip. Beyblade? Oh, okay. Goodbye, Sonic. I wasn't holding the forward button, I see. I really wish we got levels like this again, I'm not gonna lie. Like, Frontiers got pretty close. But like, man... Just being able to jump around these big fucking levels with like vines and ropes and metals and ring boxes and shit. Like, I can just go, what's over here? And just jump over there, and then it works. That's something you never hear anybody say with this game, is it works. Oh, speaking of which, I'll see if it'll whisk an egg into the milk. It gets a custardy flavor? Ooh. Where are you going, Sonic? I need you to go right. Oh, okay. There's a metal. I think I'm going the wrong way. Yep, I was. Something in the scripting there. There's just like not enough scripting, I guess. I'm ready for another CGI. For the worst CGI. Significantly worse than Windows XP background.
I don't believe it.
Me neither, Elise. I don't believe it. How could it get worse from here? If it's not a certain way, Davis won't drink it. Yeah, that sounds like Davis.
Here. Elise, you should go back to the castle.
Okay. Sonic?
Hang on a second. I have a feeling I know why these cutscenes are delayed. I'm gonna try something, and I think the game's saved anyways. I'm going to try a funny. Config. Vsync. false, and I'm gonna go into you. Give me a second, because these cutscenes are bad, and I want to show them off, at least. Program settings, manage 3D settings, add. This is gonna take like 5 minutes to add this for some reason. Let's go back to monkey. There's Kinjo. There's Kinjo and the monkey. It's Yakuza. Fudge, look, it's all your favorite characters, all bundled, all wrapped into one. My stream frozen. It's Kinjo. What's going on? I'm rebooting the game. Hang on. I'm trying to fix something in the game, and I'm just leaving this on here just for your personal enjoyment. It's just taking a while to load because you know how it is. It's Kinjo and it's monkey. Why is he so ugly? Well, he's morphing within the monkey. First of all. I'm gonna kill him. Let's see if this works. Actually, wait a second. No, not yet. I have to do max frame rate 60. Should be working. If the game is too fast. No. Doesn't seem to be too fast. 06 has one of those things where, like, game speed is tied to the frame rate.
I'll settle things here.
I'm wondering if the...
You should go back to the castle.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it is! I fixed them!
Sonic?
I think.
It's so beautiful. I've never seen so many flowers before.
Knytt, do you need me to commission a PNG for you? No. I have a couple ideas in mind for a commission, but I want to iron them out a little.
Once you defeat Eggman, you'll leave, won't you?
Ideas that go beyond Umbrella.
Though I've been frightened many times, I've also enjoyed this adventure. It allowed me to be something other than a princess. I was able to be
2 umbrellas. Exactly.
a girl.
I fucking hate you. Elise. Disgusting.
But I love
Hang on.
this country. Everyone in the castle, the children, all
I wish I could pause the game. But she looks like a fucking alien. She really looks like a gray alien. Do you want me to draw one with my non-burn hand? No, it's okay. No. I just need to figure out how I want it. And then I will save up and commission it.
I understand everything my parents said to me now. Sonic, if you leave here to go on another adventure, remember this.
Why is one hand burned?
Definitely.
Fudge is just being Fudge. Fudge things are happening to Fudge.
I'm fine. Sorry.
Naxier and Nair and Wax Legs. God, this didn't have to be a fucking romance. Chemical and heat burn? She's got chemical damage, heat damage, and psychic damage from this fucking game. Elise gives me psychic damage. She really does. It's quite disgusting. Oh, look at his face. Look at the penis. The dildo ship.
Princess Elise, ruler of Soliana. By refusing to negotiate with me, you have forced me to take drastic action.
And Amy's just there. That's a bad dragon? It really is.
Point alone at 4 o'clock today. Failure to do so on time will result in my leveling of this city so that nothing but ashes remain.
Does this country have no air defense?
Miss Elise! I cannot allow harm to come to my people. Miss Elise! It is my duty as Princess of Soliana to go. There is no other choice.
Oh, the alpha texturing on her hair is all fucked up. I just realized. The transparent alpha mask on her hair is like fucking up and clipping.
If you had cooperated with me earlier, I wouldn't have had to do this.
What are you trying to do, Dr. Eggman? Why do you wish to revive the flames of disaster?
I wasn't gonna stop you. I just wanted to know who's gonna pay me now.
Solaris's secrets are in his eternal flames.
Eggman just does his monologue twice.
His power can change time and even manipulate the fabric of time itself.
God, I don't like that they animated his eyes.
And dominate everything in this world. From the past all the way to the future.
You wish to rule over time?
Yes, truly. And the secret...
We know this.
Dormant in you, Princess.
Eggman, we know this. You explained this already. Are you okay? I think he's going senile.
The Princess of Soliana and the 7 Chaos Emeralds. Once I have everything, the fate of the whole world will change.
I hate how realistic he has to be, but his mustache is still fucking gargantuan.
Located.
Finally. Now.
Lol, does chatbot moderation not like dominate? What are you trying to say? I didn't see anything that like that got caught by a mod.
I'll save you this time.
It's Iwu. It's Iwu. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh and I've banned Uwu speak in my chat. He's enjoying that he can monologue to a human instead of a hedgehog this time. Yeah, I guess. I posted Eggman wants to dominate us. Ooh, but that got blocked. Where am I going? Oh, Kingdom Valley. Oh, you know what they did? Oh, fuck. Normally there's a level here where you just play as Tails through Wave Ocean again. For no reason. Tails doesn't accomplish anything. Oh my god, this fucking guy! Let's go! It's Sonic Man! Did you call me? Do you wanna know who... you wanna know who I am, do you? I save Princess Elise and I fight bad guys. I'm the superhero, Sonic Man. Man, I'm cool. Why are you dressed like me? Oh, I get it. You want to look up to me. You look up to me, don't you? I'll give you my autograph. You don't want it? You're the real Sonic. Sure, kid, sure. How does he not know? What is this guy? He's a fucking nightmare. He's got me. He's got Sonic on his shirt. This is the fucking funniest thing. Also, his animation. Wait, Uwu Speak was banned, but the last Sonic game was all in Uwu Speak. Don't worry about it. These are now years old chat rules. Just for you, I'll prove to you that I'm the real thing. Let's race. Sure.
Hey.
One who reaches the station for... Okay, sure. Okay, goodbye, Sonic Man. Whee! Whoa! Fuck! I fucking died. Fucking won! Sonic Man won. He's the real Sonic. He's the real Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, fuck. Well, Sonic's about to spiral into depression, I guess. What? I'm supposed to go to Kingdom Valley. Right? Yeah, I should be. Hang on, where am I going? Whoa! I think I gotta talk to this guy by the bell. Oh yeah, no, that's right. I have to talk to this fucking guy, and then he just takes me to Kingdom Valley. Yeah, 3 trials. Please. Hey.
Hey.
Hey. Oh, fuck the warp gates. Oh god, what am I doing? It's this, it's this, it's this? Yes, and then it's... this? Fuck. What a fucking score. What a musical talent Tomoya Otani is. He must have made the Emerald Coast big theme. Don't. No, I'm not fucking... Oh, I'm just shy of an S rank, you motherfucker. I was like 200 point. I was like a few seconds away from an S rank.
Hey. Hey.
Win with no rings. I can do that. Oh shit. Oh, it's up here. I appreciate that there's a whole ass mechanic in this game where enemies just shoot bullets. What? Oh, where are the robots? Oh. Oh, they're just actually invisible. Oh no. Okay. Okay, that scared the shit out of me. There's a mechanic where there's robots can just shoot, like, bullets, and they're supposed to cut down your rings one by one, right? Like you're bleeding. Like you're getting shot by little pellets and you're bleeding rings out. Except they're like supposed to hit scan you basically, and if you get shot with them in that mandatory mission, you'll just die. Meaning you could die at literally any moment in that mission. It's very fucked. And it's much easier to do with the controls that I've modded in. Where I can, you know, move in the air after a homing attack. Okay, this is important, chat. This one's real important. The final trial is the trial of love. This may be the most difficult trial for you. Are you ready? Let us begin the trial. The test of love. The last challenge is about love. Your last battle may be the hardest one you've ever experienced. You must lose something in order to gain something. There may be moments like this. For when that moment comes, you must make your decision here and now. So do we pick Amy? Or do we pick Elise? Do we pick...
Won't you, Sonic? I'll be waiting over to the right.
Do we...
Sonic, I've been thinking about you a lot. I'll be waiting
What's the answer? What's the answer? I'm taking the first answer that gets posted. Who does Sonic love more, Elise or Amy? Does Sonic love the Hedgehog character, or does Sonic love the human? You decide. Human? Okay.
Sonic, I knew you would come.
God damn it. Is Elise really the one? Yeah. Tell me I don't get the S rank. Because it's such a fucking short mission, I don't get the S rank, right? Less than a minute. Let's see. Oh no, that's S. Okay, thank God. I never have to do that again.
That was incredible!
Hey.
Now the eagle will carry you. Okay? If I got the purple gem, could I have just skipped that? Yeah. Yeah, I could have. I think even with the bar, I could have skipped that. Alright, here comes best level in the game, like by a long shot, by a wide margin.
You look like you're in a hurry. So, what's going on? Circumstances have changed. I need to rescue the princess.
Sounds good. Silver's on our side now.
Silver, we don't have time. Let's get to Elise right away.
After this one's done, I want to check this out in Project 06.
Yes.
Be a little more comprehensive with it, because holy fuck, I love Kingdom Valley. This was one of the things they showed off in all of the promotional material. Knytt, are you applying for affiliate? Can I? I don't think I have the numbers for it yet. I need to stream more. You fit the requirements now, right? I think I literally need to stream more for it, but when I'm at that point, yeah. Fuck yeah. That's been like... Oh god, what's it been? Like, almost 4-year dream now?
Yes. Okay.
It's gonna happen.
Let's try going up.
But yeah, Kingdom Valley. This whole first section is awesome, with just stuff to see and do and bounce off of and bounce around in. Like, just take a look at all the fucking shit over there. Hang on. Like, there's upper and lower routes and shit, and everything's interweaving with one another. It plays like that one beta stage from Sonic Adventure, the beta Windy Valley, which was like by far the best level in that game. 7 streams in the last 30 days, 50 followers, and 3 consistent viewers. Yeah, I need to stream more. I don't have 7 streams in the last 30 days. I think I've only got like 4. Yeah. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, the way that... Oh, fuck. The way that this level mirrors or plays... like, the way it's structured is really similar to that beta Windy Valley. Just being able to jump off the thing over there and into the next area. Fuck. And all of this level being, like, so heavily focused on in the promotional material. Like, This is the level they use in the box art and the title screen, everything. It is iconic. It is this and Crisis City. Like, if they were gonna put an 06 level in the... Because I know Crisis City is already in Generations, but if, like, they were gonna put one in the 3DS version of Generations, because that one had a completely different level set, I would have picked Kingdom Valley, for sure.
Let's try going up.
Like, I almost would have preferred an HD version of Kingdom Valley as opposed to Crisis City. But it works better for the silver fight in that game, so whatever. But this level's got it all. It's hard, it's got that sick theming going on, it's got the sick fucking music. It's got the most even divide between the Adventure 1 and 2 level design styles, and you get to play as Silver in the middle of it. Like, you get to cut to Silver, and no, Silver's not fun, but you get to cut to Silver and see what he's all about before you go to his campaign. And it's the climax. This is the part of the game where everything is at the highest stakes.
I'll go on ahead.
And yeah, they did also improve the shit out of Silver. I don't have his like big flight ability right now, where because they gave Silver like a much better dash in the air in this mod. I was about to call it version, but no, it's just a mod. But Silver still plays better. He's got his funny flight now on the ground. He hovers instead of just walks. Because they made Silver shitty in retail, like really bad in retail. Like, even though he could hover and fly whenever he wanted to in cutscenes, he just can't in game. He throws boxes around. Which I know throwing boxes around might not seem like the most engaging style of gameplay, but someone made this comparison the other day. This was styled after Half-Life 2's gravity gun. They were really trying to make a game with the same cultural impact as Half-Life. And like, even though nothing really works properly, yeah, I can still feel it. It's like, yeah, it's like the gravity gun, picking shit up and throwing it at enemies. Great, great, great! Silver's voice is a little funny. He's a little funny guy. Anyways, let me flap my wings over this way. Yes, it is. Why is the wind so loud? I mean, this here was added in Project 06. This was not in the vanilla game because they did not expect you to be able to get over here with Silver's flight. Oh shit. That's wind IRL. It really is. They just really went up to the microphone and recorded some wind. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Silver, you don't need to do that. Silver, please. Okay, thank you.
Hey, not bad.
Let's get out of real-life Windy Valley, I guess. Holy shit. Zoom. Fuck.
Those enemies seem to be protecting the doors. Looks like I've got to get them first.
Yeah, unlocking the air movement and making it so that you can just move at a decent speed makes the floatiness of the jump and like this, everything just makes more sense with these mods. It really does. I think Project 06 overall controls better, like being a full-on remake, adding physics and shit. I feel like there's something about like these, like this snappy movement that just works. Ground control is too sensitive, but aerial control is better in this version, I think. Better than the remake. Yeah, and you give Tomoya Otani a violin and he starts shredding. What a legend. Did they add in the thing from Project 06 over here? Or do I get stuck again? Ah, who cares? I'm gonna find out. Oh, fuck. Okay, no, I'm good. No, 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 no. Okay. Hang on, there's a room over there. I can get there. Oh, God. Yeah. No, you do just get stuck. Oh! At least I can clip through that. Okay. Oh, fuck. Please, video game, don't hurt me.
That's a lot of enemies.
It is.
Sonic, leave this up to me. You go after Leaf.
This is such a weird fucking scene, because, yeah, all these enemies show up and the door opens, and it's like, Silver's like, leave this to me, you go after Elise, and it's like, yeah, but there's enemies to fight, you know? Look at this shit, man! Sonic parts the ocean like he's Moses. Running through rainbows, jumping off of ruins, running on the parted ocean. In the now, like, what's it been, 16 years since this game has come out? I have, like, legitimately never stopped being impressed by this scene. Like, this is the kind of shit that, like, is so great about early Sonic. Going all the way back to Sonic 1 from, like, I think from Black Knight back to Sonic 1, the direction of the games, like, the visual direction, has always been peak. Just always been fucking perfect.
Just hate it.
And then, I mean, Colors came out and as they just gave up. They were just like, haha, what's direction? People don't want, like, cool and interesting direction. No, people want a Saturday morning cartoon, right? But I'm glad Frontiers is kind of back on point with that shit. Anyways. We're gonna check that out in Project 06, because that's probably my favorite level. And I just want to play P06. Because it adds a lot into that level specifically, too. To raise everything up. Sonic the Hedgehog program is not responding. Oh, that's good. That's good to hear. Oh, so this is P06. You're gonna see some minor differences. Why is my controller not working? You're gonna see some minor differences. Oh, controller's not working. That's fun. Hang on. I'm gonna try. I've been using a controller, like I've been using Steam input to try and get that to work, but I'm gonna try using DS4 Windows instead and not use Steam input. because that shit not working. There we go. So this is not fully officially out yet. It's Silver's campaign is not done, but all of the levels for Sonic and Shadow are done. We're still waiting on the bosses, and we're still waiting on, like, obviously Silver, and all of the hub worlds too. But this version of the game plays so much. It's so dramatically better from top to bottom. Here we go. There's extra in-game dialogue that you can turn off now, by the way. There's extra in-game cutscenes, which is awesome. You can turn off these hint rings. I've never heard this in Japanese, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and try that. Background video, character sway, jiggle bones, all that shit. This technical stuff. Over here, there's an extras menu with the TGS Tokyo Game Show Sonic model camera type. The camera was different in different builds. You can change how the jump dash works, where it's straight like in retail, curved like in the Xbox demo, or Legacy, which functions more like Heroes in the adventure games, where it's momentum based. The spin dash effect, like Adventure and Adventure 1 and Adventure 2, there's so much upgrade, or like shit that they've upgraded in this. It's fucking unreal. Look at these cutscenes, man. They're sick as hell. Oh right, Project 06 doesn't run that well on my PC, I forgot. It doesn't run that well with OBS. Oops, hang on. Let me just hang on here. There we go. Let's see if that helped. Actually, what else? Draw distance. Let's try that. Lower the graphics a bit. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but you know how it is. Yeah, that looks fine. Yeah, that's much better. So, obviously, everything looks and feels a lot more fast. That's the first big thing. Oh, my timing. Level designs have been altered a little bit, so stuff like this wind grind rail is gone over here. There's an eagle, another eagle over here that takes you all the way past all this stuff. I'm gonna just actually jump on it still. Woo! But the big thing that was added that really changes the way the game plays is the score system. In regular 06, you don't really get points for doing anything besides jumping through rainbow rings, for example, or doing a lightspeed dash, but in Project 06, jumping from enemy to enemy gets you a much bigger score multiplier, and it's exponential, so it goes real fucking high. Playing Score Attack for Project 06 is like literally some of the most fun I've had in the entire Sonic series. Like, this game fucks. And it's free. Easily, like, the best video game remake. Period. It's not even done yet. And it's free. And Silver, oh, Silver got a fucking glow up, man. First of all, he's got a projectile now. It's kind of a wimpy projectile. It doesn't do damage unless an enemy is stunned. And it's only one point of damage worth. But having a projectile that's not this piddly little pimp slap. Look at that hitbox. Goes nowhere. There's little different things about, like, the properties of Silver and some of his attacks. Spike balls, for example, are one-hit kills on everything. So, you can see later in the level, actually, that, like, oh no! Oh, I saved it! Oh my god! That was awesome. You can see later in the level, actually, that there's, like, a whole chain of spike balls you can pick up and just use as, like, a sledgehammer against big guys. It feels a lot more like what Half-Life 2 was going for, like this whole row of stuff. And I can come over here and I can just, like, whee! And he's gone. Ow. Shit's great, man. And then over here, you can get over here with Silver's aerial dash now, which you couldn't do in retail. And once again, a bunch of spike balls, because Chaos X knew how overpowered this shit was. Pick up a 1-up, smack some big guys. Have a nice day. Oh yeah, and spin dash jumping. Holy shit, spin dash jumping from Adventure is in the game. It's in the fucking game, dude. It's here. All of Sonic's gems are here too, including an extra one that you can probably see. Oh, I wonder what that does. Oh, it's a rainbow gem. Interesting. I wonder what that could possibly do for Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, I gotta show... I want to show off Shadow again, but, like... maybe I'll save it for another stream. Bass. Look at that shit, man. Fucking supersonic. And like all the other gems, you can get up to level 3, which means faster speed, higher jump. And this thing, I've never used it. I think it's good. I've seen speedrunners use it. I've never used it. It's a little jank. The big midair dash is supersonic. But you can spam the spin dash, you can roll down slopes like it's Sonic Adventure or the classic games. Momentum actually affects your movement off of slopes, kind of. Kinda, not really, but it does. It's a little weird. It's not exactly like Adventure, but it's still more than passable. Look at that shit. Woo! But, like, Shadow gets a glow up too. Like, all of his abilities that were in 06 originally, like, are here, but they're just so much better. It's just a night and day experience as Shadow. And he has Chaos Blast, which he did have in 06. I didn't know because it didn't work at all. They said that it was supposed to, like they said in the manual, Shadow's Chaos Blast was supposed to destroy everything within a 10-foot radius, and it just doesn't. It's literally a 1-foot radius from Shadow. So I think they just forgot to add a 0. I need to hear Silver's voice again, but like, he sounds in Japanese much more like what I would have expected him to sound like as a kid. I think as a kid, I almost remember thinking Silver would have had a much deeper voice. And he does here. He does in Japanese. God, just being able to blast through everything is supersonic. And you get, in Mach speed, when you're at top speed, when you use the light speed dash to reach top speed, as regular Sonic 2, you get a thing that's almost like you're boosting. Like, you can start damaging enemies and stuff around you if you're moving at top speed. You'll also, like, it's so much more balanced too, because, oh fuck, I want to show off the Mach speed. Because if you run into a wall, you lose your rings like you did in Retail, but, you know, your movement has real fucking weight and momentum to it. So when you hit a wall, you don't just smack into the wall, tumble for a bit, and then die like you do in Retail. You, like, bounce off it, and you have to speed up again. It's so good, man. It's so fucking good. Just everything looks and feels just that much more polished. Like, you can actually speed up on rails now. The light speed dash isn't as strict as it was in Retail. And also is mapped to a different button from bounce, which sends you directly downwards. You know, something you're expected to do over a pit. Also mapped to the button that sends you into the pit at light speed. I need to, hang on. Thank you.
Let's get on!
I don't know, man. I did this stream not just because I want to play 06, but because, like, I genuinely feel now that this game gets too much hate. Not that it shouldn't get any hate, but that it, like, the hate it gets is too much. Because 06 is more than just, like, a bad game. I think I said at the beginning of the stream, there are, like, a lot of bad games, and they're a dime a dozen. Just open your fucking phone. Go on the Google Play Store and see what kinds of trash you can find, you know? But, like, 06 wasn't just... It wasn't just, like, a disaster of unbelievable proportions that never should have happened. It was a disaster that happened right around the beginning of the internet. Like, the angry review format had just taken off. And with it being so obviously unfinished and obviously broken with so many glaring flaws... It just, like, everyone just glomped onto it, like, yeah, this is the worst thing. This is the worst thing since fucking... I don't know. I don't want to say anything, like, too legitimately bad. Get myself fucking cancelled. But you know what I'm trying to say, like... It wasn't... The conversation shifted from, well, this game was a horrible tragedy because we lost because we never got a game that was much better. We never got, like, the good version of 06. Still runs better than Scarlet so yeah, I know. On the Xbox 360 and PS3, it aimed for full 720/60. Never reached that on real hardware, but yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's kind of surprising how much I can also, like, identify between 06 and Scarlet and Violet. Like, when I was first playing through... I played through Scarlet early, as I do, usually. As I usually end up doing, because I have myself, a funny... We'll call it dev kit switch. But yeah, I was playing through it early, and I was saying to, like, some of the people who are, I know that are really into Pokemon, that this is legitimately one of the, like, worst technical experiences I've ever seen since 06, or, like, Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. And no one believed me until the game came out. It was kind of funny. But Scarlet and Violet 2, they have a whole bunch of great design in there. There's not that much great design. I actually don't like Scarlet and Violet all that much, but, like, there's enough in there that I really like, you know? Terastallization is pretty great. I like the new designs. I like the concept of Paradox Pokemon. I even like the story, which isn't something I thought I would like, you know? I'm just gonna play Project 06 for a little bit and just chat.
Shadow, 遅れるなよ。この僕に言っているのか。
Like, this game, like, just like 06, there's so many things in it that I like, but it's buried beneath so much bullshit. Weird design decisions that, like, don't make a whole lot of sense. A bunch of things that, a bunch of, like, quality of life improvements that were made in Legends Arceus just weren't present in Scarlet and Violet. Like, really, if I could make a... And, you know, I think about it more. If I could make a comparison between 06 for Scarlet and Violet, I can make a comparison between Sonic Forces and Sword and Shield. But they did their absolute damnness to fit all of the good shit into this game before launch, as Sega, you know, would not budge on their holiday deadline of 2006, of November 2006. And it, like... Not only did Sega not budge on the deadline, the project lead left midway through development. They realized they were developing this game too before the 360 and PS3 had even come out. This was this came out around launch of the 7th gen. And, you know, while they were developing it, they realized midway through, hey, wait a second, this game isn't gonna run on the Wii. What are we gonna do? And Sega mandated they release something on the Wii, so half the team split up. Half the fucking team split and worked on Sonic and the Secret Rings instead. Right as the game was supposed to be, like, going into full scope development, like reaching the full scope of its development, the team had to be split in half, the project lead left, and they were getting no leeway. It is amazing that the levels are as good as they are in this game. Because we could have gotten a situation where the levels were just empty dog shit hallways like Sonic Forces had. But the team knew what they were doing, and they built as well as they could on the adventure formula that they had crafted. Like, there's, like, basically every element of the 3D games, even the 2D games to an extent, is present in 06. You've got the Adventure 1 and Adventure 2 style level design in each quote-unquote act of the game. The areas and levels separated by loading screens. You've got the action meter at the bottom here, which fills up to level 3, very much like Heroes' level system. You've got combat and health bars, again like Heroes and Shadow. Shadow's campaign had taken a lot from Shadow the Hedgehog, like the vehicles and the focus on power and combat. It was the culmination of everything that was building up. And you know what? Now that I put it like that, When I say it was really the culmination of everything 3D Sonic was doing up to that point, and it crashing and burning so hard, it's almost no wonder reviewers and people who were making videos on the game and stuff started saying like 3D Sonic was never good. Because it took everything that did work in those other Sonic games and put it into a context where it was just not fun. Your streams are like a video I put on and had an interesting title, got way more invested than I thought it would, and eventually left it on to just listen to like a podcast as I do other things. That's good. That means that's good. That's what I'm going for. It's exactly the kind of vibe I'm going for right now. Where I just get to talk and talk shit and be brain rotted as people build Legos. Because, I mean, I think about this shit a lot. Ever since Project 06 came out, I've, you know... Maybe not came out, but once I, like, really started getting into the game, it was just something I think about a little too much. Just a little bit. Oh fuck, there he goes. Even these Mach speed sections, you look at them and you go, well, obvious, like it's a super obvious precursor to Unleashed in the boost formula. To the point where you could implant boost mechanics like damaging enemies and objects at top speed, like I can do right now. Like that would normally, literally breaking through those boxes would normally damage me in retail. Because they didn't know, they didn't have enough time to finish the game. Yes! Hang on, I do want to play a Shadow level. Because I want to hear more of Silver's voice. Because I've never heard it in Japanese, and it's way better than I expected it to be.
Just mad at.
And the story too. I know I talk about like, I know I've said like, how it just needed another draft, but it was like it's got genuinely interesting themes going on with Sonic, Shadow, Silver representing past, present, future. Like the actual culture of Soliana is really, really well developed, even in the final game. The whole story with Sonic and Elise, yeah, it's weird and gross that Sonic has a romance with a human princess, but it didn't have to be romance. Hang on, I'm going for the big score. Please. Shadow, please. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Fuck yeah! Look at that score, 33,000 points. Mental. I fucking love this game. Like, you can't touch the ground if you want a big score like that, so, like, finding ways to extend your, multiplier time. Ooh, it's peak. It is peak. I swear to God. But the way they handled the story of, like, Shadow, too. Like, he gets actually a really good story, even in the final game. All about how, like, he's a more developed version of the character now. So he's, but he's got a guy like Mephiles to come in and try and show him all of his flaws. Like, in Adventure 2, he was haunted by the past of, like, Maria being killed by humanity, basically, so he wanted revenge, and I think there are still theories out there of him being manipulated by, or his memories being manipulated by Gerald before he died to want him to do more revenge because he finds out Maria didn't actually want revenge. Whoa! Very silly plot. Still like it. And then in Heroes and Shadow the Hedgehog, he starts coming to grips with a bunch of other stuff, like, who is he? Because he has fucking amnesia. What if he died? What if aliens made him? But the point of, I realized that the point of the, like, whole multiple story system in Shadow the Hedgehog was to represent that Shadow's past and who he is, like, his whole identity is murky and ill-defined, and he doesn't really know who he is now that he's died, served his purpose, and come back to life. But by the end of Shadow the Hedgehog, the whole message of the game is it doesn't really matter who Shadow thinks he is. His friends know who he is, and that helps ground himself. He is a true hero who saves the world because it's the right thing to do. Not even because someone like Maria tried to help it. Not even because someone like Maria made him want to do it, just because he's fundamentally a good person. You know? That's what he realized about himself as a character, as a person. And so Mephiles coming in and saying to him that, like, hey, all of your character development, all of, like, the realization that you're actually a good person and you just want to help people, it's in vain. It doesn't matter. Humanity is still going to target you and try and kill you no matter what, because it's a big plot point that comes up for Shadow. And all he has to say is, so what? And that's why you get scenes like the ending of Shadow's story in this game, and it's why they're so good. It's why it works anyways. Even if the individual story beats don't work, a lot of stuff in the story was planned out well in advance and, you know, had good ideas. It had good ideas that maybe don't work in execution, but, you know, when you think about them for a little bit more, and okay, that's a frame rate. When you think of them a little bit more than what, you know, is just on display in the game, unfortunately, because unfortunately what's in the game isn't good, you can see how it could have been good. And that's why it's frustrating, like, all of the discussion surrounding the game for well over a decade now has been that Sonic was never good, game was doomed from the start, we should just not try. And so they didn't try, and so we got Sonic Colors, and Generations, and Lost World, and Forces. And out of all of those games, Colors was decent, Generations was pretty great despite everything going against it, and Lost World and Forces sucked. It's almost like the opposite, it's almost like the opposite happened with 06 for me and those other 2010s games. Where Lost World and Forces, the more I play them, the more I hate them, and then the more I play this game, the more I like it. The more I go back and think about Shadow the Hedgehog, the game, the more I like it. I don't know. But I mean, that's 06. I kind of just wanted to do this just because it's fun. I like enjoying my funny video games. I might come back to 06 again. Finish off what's left in the story because I do want to, like, play through Shadow and Silver's stories, show off those cutscenes and whatnot.
come here to obtain the secret of the flames of disaster from you, and to take...
But ultimately, like, the best part of the best way to play the game is still Project 06, and it doesn't have any cutscenes or story yet or bosses. Yeah, I saw this trailer back in the day. Like, there's obvious jank with this trailer and whatnot, but, like, I saw this back in the day, and this kicked ass. Like, seeing, like... You can't tell me that the imagery on display here, like the direction and the fucking music, and just the way it looks, isn't awesome. Maybe too realistic? Maybe not too realistic, I don't know. I don't even know what is and isn't too realistic for Sonic. I saw someone even mention that by the time Sonic 3 rolled around on Angel Island, we weren't in like hyper stylized surreal locations anymore. We were on an island with a culture and a history. With like cities, carnivals, like Eggman's plants and buildings and flying battery. So, I don't know. That's 06. That's the stream. Thanks for hanging out. I don't know when I'm gonna stream again because I got... Oh, right, there's no music playing, apparently. Oh, do I just not have it set up that there's like a VOD track or something? Hang on. Thank you for stream. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. The stream is big. The stream is big, enjoyable. Only halfway through Lego. Madison, how long are you going to be up? It's already 12:30. Also, did Davis ever come back with your milk? Yes, and hot chocolate and paid tax. Nice. Oh, no wonder music isn't playing. I had it on mute output. I had it on monitor only. Okay, there we go. Oh, no wonder music... So that is 06. It is a fucking nightmare video game that's been just been rough, man. It's been rough. We never really got it done. But I mean, yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got for today. I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go EP. I don't know how to end streams anymore.